What is shortcut? You will go back to Godhead, no second birth. Tyaktva deham punarjanma naiti, no punarjanma. How many of you like it? How many of you understand, agree? Krishna's birth and activities are spiritual. You are going back to Godhead. Amazing. According to this verse, of course you have realized it. So today, Indians know Lakshmi ji very well. How many of you agree? But Indians don't know Radharani. I am from South India. From my home, Jagannath is 5 hours. From my home, Tirupati is 18 hours. I never went to Jagannath Puri. So many times I went to Tirupati, right? Cash. You want Lakshmi? I was studying recently. 2 weeks ago, I was distributing Janmashtami flyers. 400 flyers I distributed. And I asked, why so many people are coming to this shop, this grocery? He said, tomorrow is Varalakshmi Vrata. So he had converted these Hindus who were converted to Christians for that one day they come back. Christian and Lakshmi to चाहिए. हमारा agree. That day, Jesus will give money, not Lakshmi ji will give money. So you put that inside and go. हमारा agree. Church needs money. But then I came to Krishna consciousness. Then I came to know from my house, Puri is only 5 hours. Because Puri is Bhakti. Jagannath Puri. Then I got it. So today, I take a little short time to learn about devotion, Bhakti Yoga. You know? So in Bhakti tradition of Hinduism, God is not only masculine, but God is also feminine. Not only Krishna is Supreme Personality of Godhead, Radharani is also Supreme Personality of Godhead. I'm sure Mataji like it very much. If you like it very much, say Hari Bol. In Bhakti tradition, God is masculine, God is feminine. So Krishna is a Shaktiman, Radharani Purna Shakti. Abheda. Shakti, Shaktiman, Abheda, they are not different. Krishna is Radharani in masculine form, Radharani is Krishna in feminine form. So Radharani is also Supreme Personality of Godhead, Krishna is also Supreme Personality of Godhead, they are not different. You know? So with that I am starting. So Panasha Sekar Vidya Srivite, Sabhaki Jnana Bhadakriyacha. So Shastra explains Krishna has unlimited potency. But they are very prominent. Is the Swarupa Shakti, Chit Shakti is split up into 3 parts. Can somebody read first one? Second one? Third one? So Sandhya Shakti is a Shakti by which Krishna maintains himself. Krishna maintains himself eternally. His parents, his dress, you know, his mukut, the entire Vaikuntha or Golok Vrindavan, and all the men, they are maintained by Sandhya potency. Samit potency is cognition, knowledge. If this much knowledge comes to your heart, if this knowledge is contaminated by Maya, then you will be very good with whatever you are doing. But if this knowledge becomes pure, you will realize I am a spirit soul. And Krishna is Supreme Personality of Godhead. This body is temporary. And the soul, if I purify myself, I will go back to Godhead. That is because of the Samit knowledge. Because of the Samit energy. Samit means cognition, knowledge. The last one today, subject matter for discussion, Radhini, pleasure potency. The devotees speak, you know. So imagine your father is there, he's very rich. Anything you want, he'll give you. But he's always serious. Will you go to him? Always serious only. What do you do? You go to somebody who will keep on smiling. Sorry. So we all come to the temple because Krishna is happy and he gives you that happiness. What is the nature of the soul? Anandamaya Abhyasana. The nature of the soul is to be happy. Krishna is happy because he is an energy. Atma Ramasya Guyo, Yarganda Pidukame, Kurvante Haiti Bhakti, Taputa Bhavani. Krishna is self-satisfied. Krishna does not need to go to Amazon to buy things and enjoy. Krishna doesn't need. Or Krishna doesn't need to go anywhere towards downtown and buy things. Krishna doesn't even go to malls and buy things. Why? That pleasure is inside his pocket. That pleasure is infinite. That's why he gives you, still is infinitely blissful, he'll give you a little bit. What is the pleasure potency? Radharani. What is the pleasure potency? Radharani. Pleasure giving potency to Krishna. You know, so we'll go forward. So and she's doing potency. Come to the temple. Tell you Prasad, your pocket is filled with sweets. Why? Your pocket is filled with sweets. You said, please stay for 9 o'clock, Prasad. You know, we'll serve Prasad so many sweets. Not interested. So what you will do? From your pocket, you'll take the sweet. Thank you very much. Why? It is inside. You have so many sweets. So likewise, Krishna is unlimitedly blissful because that energy is inside. But if you give that name to energy, what is that name to the energy? The name for another name for Ladini Shakti is Radharani. Everyone. Radharani. So, but actually again I will see that they are together eternally. You know. But this whole world is based on the interaction between feminine and masculine. You know, that's why, you know. Where is it coming from? From Krishna. Ladini karaya Krishna ananda swadana. Ladini radvara kare bhaktera poshana. So to enjoy, they become two. They are one only always. So to enjoy, they become two, separate. But that's a personality. It's not just energy. Energy as a form. It has its own independence. Who is that? It's a feminine form. She does two things. What are the two things she does? She is an intermediate between us and Krishna. As a pleasure potency, she gives happiness, but she is also mother of the universe. As the mother of the universe, she nourishes us. I have a question for all of you. Whenever you want a cycle, or when you are going to college, you want a scooter, or you fall in love with a Mataji or Prabhuji, whom will you tell? Will you go and tell your father? Whom will you tell? Mother you will tell. So one day what he said, you know, your 4-year-old, you will fall down and, Mommy, what happened, what happened? So there is a scratch, okay, immediately she'll. So your 10-year-old, Mommy, means what? Okay, cycle you want, I understand. You know, your 16-year-old, Mommy, means what? You want scooter. So she'll tell the father, this boy is going to college, he got a, he cracked engineering or medical seat, so he should, this guy will not give in a cycle. So she said, don't worry, give him. Because by this time, she has already fed him nicely. Father says, all right. How many of you agree this happened in your home? So 24 years, Mommy! Then says, who is that girl? Kaun hai wo? Okay, that's all right. 36-year-old, Mommy, I told you not to get married. All right, that's okay. So, everything Mommy only. Where is it coming from? Radharani. Hladini radvara kare bhaktera poshana. Hladini karaya Krishna ananda aswadana. She gives happiness to the father. She knows very well how to take care of the father. But as a mother, she nourishes us. Bhaktera poshana. So she recommends, they are very good, give. Do you all know that is the one reason we offer Bhoga not to Krishna directly? You just know Bhoga offering is finished. We give it to our Guru. Guru will give it to his Guru. Finally, he'll go to Radharani. Radharani sees that prasad, that Bhoga. In that Bhoga, I only made it. Nobody makes gulab jamun like this. They're all written. And so much impurity, so much ego, so much arrogance. Radharani sees, if Krishna sees this, he will not eat it. What she will do? She'll put her hand and she removes all the impurity. She'll sprinkle little bhakti in that. She'll put her hand inside and she gives to Krishna. Krishna said, so much bhakti. Who made it? Radharani says, that Mataji. Krishna said, I know her very well. Definitely not. She said, what are you talking? With so much bhakti she made. Krishna said, I have been watching her. I disagree. She said, I disagree with you. She only made it. Accept it. So Krishna, so much bhakti is that he'll accept it. When Krishna accepts it, you have an eternal credit which is never lost. You all have a bank account. That will be there, but you won't be there. I always say that. But this credit, it will come with you for the rest of the eternity to come. So who is helping you? Radharani. So Radharani, what is the first thing? She gives pleasure to Krishna in so many ways. How many ways? So Krishna is not like you and me. He is infinite. He has unlimited shaktis, unlimited potencies. And he is infinite. So she gives him pleasure in so many ways. Krishna Ganta Gana Deki Trivida Prakara Eka Lakshmi Gana Pure Mahishi Gana Ara Vrajangana Rupa Ara Kanta Gana Sara Sri Radhika Haite Kanta Ganera Bistara. I already told, sometimes people say, Hare Krishna 16,108 wives. Bah. Not only that, gopis also. One commissioner told me, it is easy to worship Ram, very difficult to worship Krishna. I don't want to get there because it takes long time. But if anyone wants answer, I can answer. So, first of all, you all should know Krishna does not enjoy anything but inside Hladini Shakti. Krishna will not enjoy anybody, anything. Radha Gopjan Bhagwan ki, Nitaya Padibhan Bhagwan ki. Somebody asks you, one Christian missionary comes and says, you guys are worshipping a person who has 16,108 wives. How many of you know the answer? ISKCON devotees are raising hands. Others, no, serious. One day one person came to me and said, Krishna killed so many demons, very violent Bhagavatam. If you see Bible, there is no violence. I told him, hey, every time Krishna kills a demon, if you read it, that impurity in you is killed. So you go to church, you have envy? He said, of course. But did anyone tell you how to kill that envy? No. You come here and read Bhagavatam, Krishna's story, Krishna killing demons, your envy is killed, your greed is killed, your lust is killed, your anger is killed. Really? Oh. So Krishna killing is not like a violence. Should I continue or not? So Krishna, I already told, does not enjoy outside. Always he enjoys from inside. That inside person is taken out. What is her name? Radharani. In other words, whether it's gopis, whether the queens of Dwarka or unlimited Lakshmis, they are all Radharani's expansion. Otherwise Krishna will not even look at them. Krishna will not look at that side. If there is an element of Radharani, then only Krishna will look at it. Ladies and gentlemen, so don't think Radharani is there in Lakshmis, Radharani is there in the queens of Dwarka, Radharani is there in gopis. Radharani is there right in your home. Radharani is there right in your heart. The love you have for your children is Radharani's love for Krishna. Radharani is there in the forest. That love deer has for the child, that is Radharani's love.
The love tiger has for the cub, that is Radharani's love. Should I continue? So, Radha Tattva is also very difficult to understand. So, not only the queens of Dwaraka, not only the gopis, and all the Lakshmis, Keshava, Narayana, Madhava, Govinda, Vishnu, Vasudhara, Vamana, Sridhara, they are all Vishnu Tattva. They have a counterpart Lakshmi. When Krishna keeps on becoming Vishnu, Radha becomes Lakshmi. Krishna becomes Rama, Radha becomes Sita. Energy also expands. So the unlimited Lakshmis are all Radharani's expansions. Balda Vidyabhushan mentions in Vedanta Shamantika, Tam Amsha Lakshmi Durgadika Cha. Lakshmi comes from Radharani. And when you don't listen, sometimes mother, she keeps on giving. But sometimes I don't want to go to school. I don't know what happens in America, India, pat! Mother does that, right? How many of you received a little bit here and there from mother or father? That Durga is also Radharani. Disciplining. So, but what is her nature? Hladini dasara prema prema sara bhava bhavira parama kashta nama mahabhava. The essence of Hladini potency is love of God. The essence of love of God is emotion, bhava. And the ultimate developer of emotion is Mahabhava. Mahabhava Swarupa Sri Radhata Kurani Sarvaguna Kanni Krishna Kanta Shirumani. Radharani is the embodiment of Mahabhava. She is a repository of all good qualities and Krishna jewel among the lovely consorts of Lord Krishna. When you have Radharani's element in your heart very pure, whatever the story you saw, that will happen. But when that is covered, you will love only yourself. You will love only your senses. Gulab Jamun, I want it. Rasgulla, I want it. America green card, I want it. America credit card, I want it. Temple, I don't want. There is only one Rasgulla, you and your wife. I don't care what will happen, I'll eat it. There is only one bed, there is only one glass of water, only one bed. You sit on the floor, you will sleep on the floor, I will sleep. End of the day, I have a dictionary, in that there are only 3 words. I, me, mine. You will enjoy, others will suffer. You have seen that in your family everywhere. That person is happy, but you suffer. भूख लग रहा है, प्रसाद किधर है? आएगा, जल्दी जल्दी. If prasad doesn't come, you will become angry. So you will try to satisfy your mind and senses, but at the end you are miserable. But if it is purified, Prabhupada came to do that. Hey, purify your heart. Then you will be happy, your wife will be happy, your husband will be happy, your kids will be happy, everyone will be happy. But if you don't know that, you think you are satisfying your mind and senses, but at the end you are miserable. If you keep on satisfying your mind and senses, 90% America, mental problems, depression, frustration. We have background musicals. So, who is Radharani? Everyone wants her grace. Mahadev, Lord Shiva, most of the Indians worship Lord Shiva. And Mahadev is telling, I also want the grace of Radharani. I also want the grace of Radharani. One day Shiva was in deep meditation. That meditation was broken by the sound coming from Krishna's flute. Oof, amazing. Immediately he left Kailash and he followed that vibration, reached Vrindavan. There's Krishna is performing rasa dance, Rasalila with all the gopis. Immediately Shiva tried to enter, but at the entrance Vrindavan was there. No Purusha is allowed. But that is so sweet. What should I do? Only gopis are allowed. I want to become a gopi. Alright. You go and take bath in Mansarovar. And are you willing to make cow dung cakes? Are you willing to take care of the milking cows? Shiva said, I'll do everything. Because that sound is making me mad. Whatever I am seeing is making me mad. I never experienced that type of pleasure. This is higher pleasure. So Vrindadevi told him, he took dip in Mansarovar. He came out as Gopi and he joined. And he was watching. Suddenly Krishna said, hey, today I am not feeling happiness. There is somebody here who should not be here. And then Vrindadevi said, no, all are gopis. But one gopi, she looked at everyone's face. One gopi has 3 eyes. And Krishna, as soon as he saw her, Shiva, you are here. Yes, my lord, I want to be with you in this. I want to, I want also experience this Leela with you. Lord Shiva said, Krishna said, all right, you become the Dwarpal, Gopeshwar Mahadev. If you go to the Shiva temple, morning Shiva worship, evening he is decorated as Gopi. How many of you visited that place? Vrindavan. Thank you. So Shiva is telling Radha Radheti Kuryartho, Radha Radheti Pujiyet, Radha Radheti Yanishta, Radha Radheti Jalpati, Vrindaranya Mahabhaga, Radha Sanchari Bhavet. This is Lord Shiva is telling to Parvati in Padma Puran. Oh Parvati, the fortunate soul who says Radha Radha. Radha Radha. Louder. Radha Radha. Sri Radha Radha. Who performs devotion saying Radha Radha? Radha Radha. Who has faith in Radha Radha? Radha Radha. Who chants Radha Radha? Becomes Sahacharya of Sri Radha in Vrindavan. Haribo. Amazing. So you have again Radha Radha. Radha Radha. So one day by Srila Prabhupada's mercy, Lord Shiva, whatever is telling, hopefully it will happen. And Lord Shiva is telling this, Brahma also. Brahma, when he understood the mistake, this is given in Bhagavatam. My request to you, develop a desire. Those of you who don't have Bhagavatam, I should have Bhagavatam. Brahma, when he was rectified of his mistake by Krishna, Brahma went to Vrindavan. Wow! Amazing! So, he was so infatuated. Vrindavan is a replica of Golok Vrindavan. And who is Vrindavaneshwari? Radharani. He wanted to, first of all, he asked forgiveness from Krishna and he became, actually if you see Varsana, 4 mountains are 4 heads of Brahma. He became, I want the dust of Radharani's feet. Bhangad, Vilasagad, one more god actually I forgot. Dhangad. No, Dhangad. Mangad, Dhangad, Vilasagad. Okay. So, Brahma then he is telling, what is that? When he realized, he started speaking Brahma Samhita. Ananda Chinmaya Rasa Pratibhavita Bhi Tabirya Eva Nijarupataya Kalabhi Goloka Eva Nivasatya Kilatna Bhuta Govindamadi Purusham Tamaham Bhajami. So in Brahma Samhita he recited, I worship Govinda, the primeval Lord, residing in his own realm, Goloka, with Radha, resembling his own spiritual figure. So, Radha and Krishna similar. You look your face in the mirror. So, these are different. Shakti Shaktiman Aveda. Krishna and his energy not different. So, Krishna and Radha not different. So, the embodiment of ecstatic potency possessed of 64 artistic activities in the company of her confident Sakhis, embodiments of the extension of her bodily form, permeated and vitalized by his ever blissful spiritual rasa, Ananda Chinmaya Rasa, Brahma Samhita. So Brahma is also worshipping Radharani. And one day Narada Muni, you saw the story, Narada Muni. Everything is wonderful, but I also want to become a gopi. So he went, Gopi said, Radharani said, okay, all right, you want to follow us? Yes, I want to take part in this Krishna's Leela. All right, go and take bath in a Kusum Sarovar. He went, So some people say actually it's Gopikund, Nardakund also. But anyway, he took bath in Kusum Sarovar. And he came out and he became a Gopi. And you saw the story of Radharani's birth. Then Narada Muni went opposite to Kusum Sarovar only. There is Narada Kund. There Narada Muni wrote, once he obtained the blessings of Bhakti Devi. Who is the Bhakti Devi? Radharani. So once he obtained the mercy of Radharani, he wrote a book on Bhakti Yoga. What is the name of the book? Narada Bhakti Sutra. There he mentions Anirvachaniyam Prema Swarupam. You cannot understand how much love Krishna has for you. You cannot understand how much love Radharani has for you. Hare Krishna. And Vedavyas, who is the father of the entire Vedic culture. Who is the father of entire Vedic culture? Prahalad is, Narada Muni is, Bhagavatam was written by Vedavyas, 18 Puranas are written by Vedavyas, Mahabharata was written by Vedavyas, 4 Vedas were written by Vedavyas, Tantras are written by Vedavyas, Samhitas are written by Vedavyas, Shrutis are written and Smritis are written. What is he telling? Everyone, Devi Krishna Mayi Prokta, Radhika Paradevata, Sarva Lakshmi Mayi Sarva, Kanti Samohini Para.